So they call me Boxer. I'm from the Linwood Paragons, Linwood, California. First Mexican gang in the city. Shout out to Rare Breed for giving me this interview. Man, it's bad. On everything, it's bad. It's ugly. You know, Hood Person Compton K on my side and Hood Person Linwood K on their side. We clicked up with the homies from Compton Locos and Compton Willow, though. You feel me? Shout out to the homies. Gangsters be the click.
Gang murders may have declined in the city of Los Angeles, but there's still a lot of violence poisoning the larger county area.
I don't think there'll ever be a truce. Not with us, anyways.
Why not?
I don't know. Just can't get along with nobody.
Gotta keep going. It goes on, never gonna stop.
It ain't gonna die, it's just gonna multiply. It's the way it is. Young kids grow up and that's all they know.
In Linwood, I just said we most hated because we beef with everybody. You feel me? From the young crowds to the monkeys, all of them. I don't care. I'm disrespectful. We the first gang in the city, like I said already. Early to mid 1950s gang. When the Moreno started moving in the city, that's when the gang was formed. We was a car club first, and from us came the young crowds and so on.
Countless horrors from Los Angeles to Oakland with thousands of people caught in the crossfire. So that you'll better understand what is happening here, we'll introduce you first to a group of Crips, gangbangers from the Linwood section of Los Angeles, a war zone filled with posturing little soldiers.
Now to some new video tonight of a shootout between LA County Sheriff's deputies and robbery suspects in Linwood.
We begin with live breaking news in Linwood, where a deadly shooting is now under investigation.
A big scare for folks in Linwood as a gunman appears to open fire randomly in the middle of a neighborhood.
Homicide detectives are investigating a suspicious death in Linwood. Detectives tell ABC7 firefighters found a burned body on the stairs at the Metro Green Line station on Long Beach Boulevard.
And we have breaking news from overnight. Deputies are investigating a murder in Linwood that happened right outside of a liquor store.
We begin the 9 o'clock hour with this breaking news. We've just learned the man shot and killed in Linwood overnight is an Uber driver.
A teenager helping his mom at a laundromat is stabbed to death, and now police are looking for a killer.
That's right. It happened 11,900 block of Long Beach Boulevard. That's in Linwood.
Honestly, I think we don't have a lot of recognition. We right next to Compton, you feel me? But I don't think we have as much recognition as we should. Honestly, for me, when I was younger, I'd have been like, hell no, like, what the fuck is gang banging in the desert, you feel me? Y'all banging from city to city or far as fuck away, you feel me? I'd be like, y'all got no ops. But me being in prison now, like, I respect the niggas gangster. So you could be from the Valley, you could be from the IE, you could be from the Orange County, you feel me? You could be from LA and Lancaster or whatever, whatnot. If you a gangster and you stand on yours, I'm gonna respect it, you feel me? I'm not gonna knock where you from because who knows who built you and how you built, you feel me? Ain't nobody gonna test your gangster. Like, I'm a black essay. A lot of niggas think that, oh, shit soft because I'm on this side. Nah, man, my homies is gangsters, dead homies on the audio. I'm black, you know what I mean? My mom's Belizean, you feel me? So I'm Latino from that side, but she passed away when I was young, so I never got to really get in tune with that side. I mean, I found it out, like, you know, homies love me, swear to God. Even the people I meet from different barrios, outside of my city, they love me. And the ones that I do meet from my barrio, they respect it because I'm with the full-fledged function, you feel me? The ones I meet in prison, jail, everything. They're gonna tell you they heard about me. Boxer from the Paragons, gangsters. Never ranked it. For me, like, I already kicked it with the homies. We were chilling already for a while. What was funny about it was I remember the day that I was getting put on, that the homies, I could hear them. They didn't know I could hear them. They were like, hey, let's get this fool fucked up. He might put hands on the homies. You know, he might fuck us up. So they were trying to get me drunk, get me to smoke blunts. I wasn't doing none of that. Not that day. I smoked a little bit, but I wasn't drinking at all. So when I got put on, yeah, I gave it to the homies, you feel me? But it was just funny because they tried all day to get me to get fucked up, and I knew it was coming. That's how I knew I was gonna get put on that day, because they were trying to get me fucked up, and I wasn't going for it. honestly, my people, they don't like where I'm from, obviously, because I grew up with you know, Bloods, some Crips, you feel me, whatever, whatnot. But I chose my own path, and the homies have always loved me. You know, never looked at me different. The homies is niggas themselves, even though they raza, barrio. Homies have always loved me, never treated me different. I've never not had one racist homie, not from my barrio, not that I've ever met. You know what I mean? If they do, they don't act that way. But yeah.
Double X. Let a nigga know what's happening though. We out here in Linwood, California though, nigga. What's happening though? Whoa, my nigga, the bridge is up next. Really from the gutter, yeah, I got it off the block. Raised by some killers that'll make a body drop. Hey, this for the gangsters from the set that I lost. Hey, this for the homies locked up in that box. This for the essays, this for the bloods. This for the Crips, man, this for the thugs. For the thugs, for the thugs. Hey, this for the thugs. Coming from a city where no pity is shown. Gotta keep a thing on you cause we train to go. Hey, AKs, ARs and 4.5s, 40 Glocks and 9s. They like hitters, we gon' slide. Gangland, 40 on my waistband. Getting to the money, if you broke, that don't make sense. Blue face hunters, that's the only thing I'm chasing. I'm a double S, baby, and I really can't relate it.
Your barrio accepts you. It's just prison is a little different. People have asked me what happens when you know black dudes run up the south side. And I remember in YA, and I've told stories before, YA was very racist. Where I was at in Paso was very racist. YTS, I don't remember it being as racial as Paso. But Paso had all the race riots going and mandatory you had a gangbang on all your enemies. So it was different, right? But I remember a few black homies there. And I was cool with them. Like, my whole thing was like, if your homeboys accept you, who in the fuck am I to be like, man, fuck that dude. But I do remember other homies being like, I ain't eating after that, vato. You know? And it was the racism that they had. It was, they didn't care. They weren't their homeboy from their barrio, you know, and they saw a color rather than a homie.
You're a homie, and then you end up going to the beautiful LA County Jail eventually, right?
Yeah. How'd that work out for you? Like when you walk in.
Yeah, let's get from the beginning because
you're picking what side to go to.
It's the very first time.
No, I didn't pick. I already knew where I was going. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm going with the homies.
Yeah, but you got the brothers and the homies looking at you, and you're looking at both.
Are you a little bit nervous? You had to be.
Yeah, I'll be lying if I said I wasn't. My first time in the county. Yeah, I was.
You didn't know the program yet, so you've heard of it, but so you're walking in there. Let's say you're going in there, homie. What's going on?
I go up in there and I just see a gang of brothers just bounce out. Who neighborhood? Where you from? I'm like, I'm from Playboys. I'm a homie. And then the homies look at me like, who? Like, what the fuck? And then like, where you from? I'm from Playboys. And then that's when they got pumped. Like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like, hell yeah, we got a black homie. We got a yeah. So it was always like, I ain't never went to the county or got incarcerated, and it was like them not treating me like a homie, because hell no.
You know, being a black Southerner and, you know, having been through the prison experience, how were you accepted among your peers once you actually got to the big house?
To be honest, I really didn't have no problems. Like the way the homies are, it's like, you know what I mean? Of course, like you're always gonna have individuals that may not be fitting you, and mostly it just comes down to respect. Like the thing with us is it comes down to respect. Like you have to earn your respect. And I guess I had been around long enough and ran into enough people for people to understand who I was. And like I said, reputation only carries so far, but it's different than everybody else. With us, it's like you're innocent till proven guilty, basically. Mm-hmm. So me going up in the cell with another homie was never an issue. Once I say where I'm from, not even neighborhood, but just who I run with, I'm good. And that's how the homies have always been. As long as you run us, you're good. So yeah, it was really nothing. Like I said, you'll have occasional, but I mean, people won't say nothing, but they'll, you know, they might have their little kind of distance they sell from you. But as far as like LA County and then, you know, other areas, you know what I mean, but mostly LA County, the homies are already so used to seeing a black homie that it's really nothing, you know what I mean? And so it was easy, you know.
How was the Wayside County experience for you?
All right, going in, like I said, I used to be bald. Like when I was super just choloed out, like I go in bald, they just be like, I could tell.
Yeah.
They just be like, I could tell. You feel
Yeah.
me? Sometimes I walk into a dorm, you know, it's dark, everybody like, oh, what race? You know, everybody pulling their people. And then I get stuck with both pulling me like, hey. And then when I be like, what is you? I'm Belizean. They like, got the homie from Guatemala, the homie from Honduras. They all be like, oh, I'm right here. Woo, woo, woo. So everybody be like, all right, yeah, I'm woo, woo, woo. So I go in. It be cool. It don't be no problems. And then, but sometimes, you know, when I'm walking around though, you know, some blacks be like, hey, black. And then they be like, nah, he ain't black. He ain't a black. Yeah, he ain't a black. He ain't one of us. And then, you know, just like that. But when I went in with my braids, it was kind of different. It wasn't different. But
it was different.
It was different, kind of, you know? Because now it's like, oh, you a homie? Like, yeah, fool, I'm a homie. I just got hair now. Fool, I'm just letting my hair grow. You feel me? But they still was able to tell, like, you know?
Okay, so honestly, going to jail, this is something my homie Demon talked to me about way before I ever went. He was like, hey, look, fool, if you go to jail, the homies are still going to respect it if you run with the Morenos. You know, and I shut that shit down immediately. I said, I'm running with the homies, period. There was no question about it. There was no nothing about it. There was no thoughts about it. None of that. I already knew I was gonna run with the homies. And nah, like I didn't really had no fear. Like I already knew when I went to court, cause I was going to Compton Court, I was finna run it with the ops all day. I know I was going to the ops all day. I went to court, I'm running squabbles, dead homies. And how boys just say off the back. Dead homies. And I got a wobble on me, you feel me? They call me Boxer Love for a reason. The Bloods and Crips, they really didn't like me. I'm gonna be honest. They didn't like me at first. I land on the yard and they immediately think I'm going with them, and then they see me go with the homies. Off top, they looking at me, they staring, they mad dogging, doing all the extra shenanigans. You know, ain't nobody care about none of that though, you feel me? Like I still don't mind though, like after a while, once they got to know me, see me in the yard for a while, like they respected it. They respected the nigga gangster, you feel me? Like you can't take that from me, you feel me? It's like, oh, he's a nigga from his side. Like, what could they take from me? I wasn't on no bitch shit, I wasn't on no mark shit. I didn't take no type of disrespect. I remember there was a Moreno from Nutty Block. And Baby Kryptonite, he could tell you to this day, I got into with an older dude from the Bay because he tried to tell me I couldn't say the word nigga. And I told him, even my homies can't tell me I can't say nigga, so who the fuck is you? Dead homie. I was about to have a crack off a riot, buy my stuff out there with a gang of Morenos. It really was regular. Like, I never really felt out of place. None of the homies ever showed me no racism. Not to my face. You feel me? The one time I ever dealt with anybody trying to say something was a homie that said it behind my back. And when I confronted him, he shut all that shit down, you know? And he was like, oh, you're a homie, you know, like whoa, you know, everything, you know me, like, or you probably don't know me, this is me for y'all getting to know me. I caught our squad with, like, if you need that homie, we can get down. He didn't want none of that, talking about we can't do that in the yard. I told him, you know, it is what it is. I'm not even gonna get into that, you feel me? But pretty point blank, I never had an issue, you feel me? No homies ever showed me racism, and it was regular. I put in work, I did my shit, I got my paperwork, I stayed JP, you feel me? I could take every yard I was on. For me, Delano, B2, reception. I went to Norco CRC before they flipped it. When they did flip it, I got off. I was there. I went to Salinas Valley State Prison. The 4-yard, I went to 270. Got caught with a banger right there. Went to 180. Yeah, speaking of my homie Red, he's still around. Red Creech. Facebook, you can find him. That's the older homie. He just said what's up to me. We was just hollering, dead homies. Let's see, from my hood, I heard we had one other black homie. Never met him though. Not been around, so disregard that. And yeah, we had the white homie Crazy, but he gone. Disregard that. Feel me? I'm pretty much standing tall by myself when it comes to outsiders. You know, the outside of the outside. You feel me? But we here though. Cover guns. I met a few other black homies. I met a white Crip from Hoover. My little bro, it's my homie Demon's little brother, he from Hoover. Feel me? Infant coding. No, not infant coding, he just coding. You feel me? Dead homies. He got his own little homies already. He tripping. Everything. I met a few. Keep it solid. Hold it down. Show that you better than them. You know, better than the rest. You gotta be stronger than the rest. You gotta go harder than the rest, cause there's gonna be niggas that doubt you. You feel me? But ain't nobody ever gonna doubt my game. So you feel me? So don't let them doubt yours. PGS.